How's it going, beings of the universe? My name is Bewoofles, and welcome to the first episode of my new podcast, Gay Day, a podcast made by and for LGBTQ plus youth. I want to open up this first episode by just saying that you're welcome here. This is a safe place for anybody and everybody, whether you are in the LGBTQ plus circle and you're young and trying to figure yourself out, or you're in the community and you're older and you've already figured yourself out. Hell, even if you're a parent and your child has just come out to you, or you're an authority figure and a child has just come out to you, I want this to be a place full of understanding, education, and just overall love and acceptance. I have many safe places thanks to YouTube, and I want to give back to the community because I've already gotten so much from YouTubers like Thomas Sanders, Miles Chronicles, so many, and I hopefully can just give young gay people or young queer people in general a place where they can feel loved and accepted and safe if they don't already. My heart goes out to all of you. If you read the title of this episode, you will know that the topic today is my pet peeves. This is just so you can get to know me as a person and get to know this podcast as a thing, not a person. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. This podcast is going to be broken up into different sections, and the first one is in fact a pun. And I like this pun. Let me be queer. Representation in the media. This section is all about what representation we have in the media for the topic of the day. Whether it is in movies, TV, the internet, video games, if it is in any form of media, I will try to bring it up. Since we're going with pet peeves, we're going to go with one of my main ones, GBF. Now, that is a wonderfully meh sort of movie called Gay Best Friend. It's cliched as all fucking hell, and it's kind of ham-fisted about the whole moral being accept people, be loving, and just we're not all different, we should all accept each other. It gets very cliched, very fast. It's kind of annoying with the message, but yeah, if you want to see a weird film that has a lot of meh moments, then yeah, I totally suggest this as a movie. Other than that, it's just sort of a thing you can watch if you want to see a guy being fought over by a bunch of fag hags. Oh yeah, you should know that I curse a lot, and I will be using the term fag a lot, so if you are uncomfortable, I completely understand. But really, I just want to take fag and not use it against gay people, but rather use it against the people who use it. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess we'll find out together. The next segment is called What Are Straight People? What do straight people do that tick me off? Funnily enough, it's the same title, Gay Best Friend. I don't get it. I really don't get why having a gay friend has become super trendy. It's just weird. Why is it that it's a trend to be accepting and loving and not just a thing you should do? Like, I don't get it. I really don't. Straight people explain. Explain why you need a gay best friend. And again, I don't want to overgeneralize. I don't want this to be like a anti-straight people thing, because straight people, you can come and watch, you can come and better understand the community. I'm just talking about the loud minority of people and the people I've experienced that have just sort of seen gay people as cute little objects to keep around. And I'm noticing, again, I don't want to overgeneralize, but I'm noticing the majority of people who really want a gay best friend are like very sort of preppy high school and middle school popular girls. I don't know why. It's just in my own personal experience of this. Again, if you are a preppy sort of popular high school / middle school girl and you're not like this, kudos to you. But like, this is going off my own personal experience and the experience of people I know. Uh, yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a messy podcast. I'm just going to say that right now. Um, but yeah, like, the gay best friend, why is it a thing? Why do people need to feel like to be trendy and cool they have to be accepting? I don't understand it. I really don't. If you can explain the reason of a gay best friend in the comments below, please do so, because it's baffling to me. On to the more main topic. We're just gonna get into it. Pet peeves I have. First up on the list is fag hags. Now, again, if you don't like the use of fag, just know that this section's gonna use a lot of that word. I'm just warning you. So yeah, fag hags. They are mostly comprised of women who just see gay people as the cute, trendy sort of accessory. Having a gay best friend is one thing, but being a fag hag is just like totally different. It's like they don't really want it as an object. They more or less just totally fetishize the idea of gay men and lesbian women. It's just really, really uncomfortable and weird. I, again, don't get it. Like, why do you feel the need to just totally fetishize gay people? It's very uncomfortable. I've experienced quite a few fag hags in my life who didn't care jack shit about me until I came out of the closet. And I hate it. I hate them so much because they don't care about anything else other than like your sexuality and just being the girl who has the super gay friend. In fact, what I hate most is when they generalize like your hobbies and your activities off of your sexuality. Like, one woman has actually asked me, like, as soon as I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gay," she was immediately like, "Oh, well, how does my outfit look?" I know jack shit about fashion, okay? I know nothing. I wear knockoff brand Crocs, sweatpants, t-shirts, and flannels that I have not washed in a week. I don't know shit about fashion, and this woman literally just asked me if her outfit was on point. I said I didn't know, and immediately she just, like, looked at me kind of angrily, actually. Like, she glared, and she was just like, "Oh, but aren't you gay? Shouldn't you know this stuff?" And for a moment I thought, I am gay. Should I know this stuff? It was just a really uncomfortable experience all around, and I hate it. I just hate it. So, if you find yourself being a bit of a fag hag where you only care about a person based on their sexuality and you assume their hobbies and such based around that, just stop. Please. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. It's terrible. Next up on the list is, people who say you're confused when you come out. This is a good one. Um, I don't get it, okay? Like, again, yeah, a lot of these, I'm just gonna say it. I don't get it. Like, if I were straight, I would never have heard this in my life. Because if you're straight and you're following the heteronormality thing, you never hear the words, "Oh, you don't understand, you're confused." No, I took time to understand myself to come out to you, and you're telling me I'm confused as if I don't know who I am. It's like, just so stupid and annoying. Parents, if a child has come out to you and you just said, "Oh, you're confused, you don't understand." No, you don't understand, because that kid, they took time to understand themselves before they even came out to you. They have lived with this for possibly months or years, and for you to just say they don't understand themselves as if they don't understand their true feelings and their true life, that's just terrible. And you should go and apologize if you've done this. Because they do understand. This is their life. This is who they are. And you just gotta accept that. Ugh. Oh, next on the list is homophobes. That was kind of a duh sort of thing, because why would I like homophobes, really? It's not even a phobia. Homophobia doesn't exist. You're just a fucking asshole who refuses to understand people who are different than you. And if you are homophobic, just realize you're a terrible human being. And you should really reflect on your life before you go out and judge other people. Like, seriously, don't. Uh, kin. I, I just, kin, like, I can understand the whole gender thing. Like, gender fluid, non-binary, transgender. Gender is one thing, but kin, that's just a whole nother ball ground. I it's just if you identify with a kin, please explain, because why? Why do you think you are a plant or a dog, or here's one that I've read. Somebody has identified as trainkin, and they're Thomas the Engine fan. How? How and why? I am I am lost for words. Kin is just like, I can understand the whole gender thing. People identify as a gender or none at all, but like kin is just so different, I think. If you identify as kin and you think I'm spouting some bullshit, can you please explain the way it works? Because I don't get it. I really don't. And I've noticed that a lot of people who identify as kin, a lot of them are just part of fandoms, and then they just identify as, like, with this fandom. Like I said with the Thomas the Train Engine guy. I am. Oh, God, I'm getting a headache just trying to figure this out. Uh, let's go out of the LGBT and my pet peeves and just go into personal life, because we're gonna get a little emotional up in here. Uh, things I really don't like that don't relate to the LGBT. I don't like, uh, really greasy fast food. That's just gross, and I hate it. I don't like it when people just automatically assume you just by looking at you and nothing else. I hate clothes that are really itchy, but people say you look good in, so you have to wear. I hate social interaction above anything else. That is my biggest pet peeve, being forced to socially interact with people, because it sucks. It just sucks. Uh, wow, don't I just sound like a fleshed out human being who's just not a complaining piece of shit? Uh, how about we move on to a personal story? I think this one will be pretty funny. I was the gay friend of the popular girls. Hard to believe, huh? Yeah, back in the 8th grade, there was a group of popular girls who approached me. I had recently just fully come out as gay, before I was out as bi, because I was still figuring some stuff out, and I kind of forced myself out of the closet early. We'll dive into, like, coming out into a new episode, because my coming out story is kind of embarrassing, and I'm gonna wait until I know the feedback of this podcast. But yeah, one time I was approached by the popular girls after I had recently come out as gay. Uh, they heard about this somehow, and they wanted me to be their friend. I wanted to fit in, so yeah, I said sure. However, the whole reason they hung out with me was because I was like their token character. I was just the gay guy to them, and they didn't really care about my own rights. They didn't care about me as a person. They only cared about the fact that I was gay. And it sucked. It really did. For almost an entire half of a semester, I was, stuck as being just the gay friend of the popular girls, and I was so unhappy with it. They could care less about me as a person and only care that I was gay. I just felt terrible about it. It was horrible. And so I left them because I wanted to be true to myself. And what happened was they turned on me so quickly for leaving them. They became snide and mean and catty and just total assholes. And I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. I went from just being the gay friend to just being the popular girl's enemy. I hated every moment I was around them, and I had to be because we had a lot of the same classes where they would just glare at me because I left them and I didn't want to be their gay friend because I wanted to be my own three-dimensional person. I didn't like being around them. And if you're in a situation where you are only seen as the gay friend, in my own personal experience, I would just say leave and ignore them. Because they don't care about you as a person. They don't care about you. They only care about you as a gay friend. However, this is not meant to overgeneralize all straight people again. There can be good friendships between straight people and gay people. Right now, I'm in some very good friendships, not relationships. I'm a single bitch, with a lot of straight people who actually care about me as a person. And my sexuality is nothing more than just a weird little fact for them. And they don't care about it. And it's awesome just being a friend and not being the gay friend. So if you have a chance to leave the whole circle of being the gay friend, then just go for it and stop being the gay friend and just be the friend. Unless you like being the gay friend, in which case, each unto their own, live and let live. That got kind of meh on the emotional scale. Not really a tearjerker, but yeah, that was a story. Uh, so yeah, I guess that was, the first episode of my new podcast, Gay Day. I was expecting it to last a little longer, but, I, I just need a script, really. Hopefully in the next episode I'll have more topics to talk about, and it'll be longer, and hopefully you guys will like it. This was really fun. If you liked it, please subscribe, please like, give me feedback on what you want me to talk about next. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make this a very reoccurring thing on my channel, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. Anyway, my name is Waffles. See you guys later. Peace.